Hey Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, shares, views, subscribes, comments, donations. I appreciate everything. We're going to jump on here. We're going to ring the bell, clear out the energy, and we're just going to do a quick read. I actually have a dental appointment this morning in a little bit. Good news for you. Hey, Saida. Happy Friday to you as well. Great news for you. Things are coming in. All the goodness that you deserve is coming in. Bottom of the deck. Which one, Spirit? This one. Something about an earth sign. An earth sign, either they're coming back or they think that you're coming back. But your intuition may be telling you different. Maybe your intuition is telling to keep them at a distance because you know that having them close to you would be a gamble. And you know what? Since you've been apart, actually, things have been getting better for you. Life has been looking better. It's like you're able to open up your heart. You feel freer. You feel more like yourself. Telling you, it's like you are on a honeymoon. You enjoying life. And somebody, this earth sign, I'm taking it, is watching you from a distance, and they're not feeling too happy about it because you were supposed to be in the corner crying, can't eat, can't sleep, looking like shit, afraid and expecting them to move on and everything. But it's not like that. I feel like you might be an air sign and you was just like, well, I'm just going to give it some time and see what happens, see how I feel. And then you did that and you was like, you know what? I like the space. I like the distance. I loved the time apart. In fact, I want more of it. Like you wanted the divorce because you found out there was somebody else that you'd rather be with. So yeah, maybe somebody thought that they was going to teach you a lesson only for them to find out they're secretly learning a valuable lesson. What's the message? I feel like you're going to get a message about somebody not doing too good. What's the message? Yeah, something about some type of relationship or some type of chemistry that they have with somebody that they're not doing too good. They're letting go of that. Whatever this was with somebody else, they're like, I don't want that no more. I don't want it no more. They knew it was a gamble whenever they did it. Whatever they did, they knew it was a gamble. It was something that they were so involved and they were so married to. They just wanted this. If they didn't want nothing else, they wanted this. Now somebody feeling, looking, and smelling like a liar. This person is somebody that was confused. They didn't know what they wanted. They was confused. That's why you had to put some distance there because they didn't know what they wanted. I mean, who can live like this? Are you hungry? Yes, no. Okay, you want something to eat? Yes, no, yes. Like, do you want pizza or chicken? No, yes, no. Like, who? Bye, boy, bye, girl, bye. That's why you had to let go. That's why you figured there was somebody better for you. Shit, anybody. Even if they was digging for gold up in their nose. Just kidding. Because that would definitely be a gamble for me. Okay. But yeah, it's like you knew that you deserve somebody else. You deserve something and somebody better. That's why you was willing to just say, nah, let's just keep this just like this. You know how you said you felt like you was being smothered? I completely agree. I was smothering your ass, and I don't want to do that no more because that's not fair to you. So I'm willing to give you all your space back. Every last part of it. Because I want you to be able to breathe freely. I don't want you telling me you feel smothered, not by me. Lord, no. But now this person want to feel smothered because they watching you. They watching you. But it's something that this person does all the damn time. They all the damn time want to create a kerfuffle, a fuffle, and then they want to act like, well, I need some time. Maybe we need some time apart. Maybe we need to do this. And they get some time apart, and then whenever they get some time apart, the person is like, well, I'd rather just continue to stay apart. This person know their intuition is telling them it's not the right. That's you doing it wrong. You doing it wrong. You not listening. You not listening. Somebody got to figure out what the fuck it is that you want first. That's what you need to do. Figure out what the fuck it is that you want. Either you want it or you don't. It's either yes or it's no. It can't be both. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Shaylin. You know, maybe that's why somebody's having a hard time to manifest, because they're treating people like, you know, like they pets, like somebody got to just obey them. Go, come, sit, stay. Because I'm here to let you know, even if you do have a pet, they don't listen like that. They're here to let me know. She like, oh no, you thinking of a 1950s dog. They used to listen. We just hear you. We might stick around for a little bit, do what you, until you start paying attention to something else, then we're going to do what we want to do. That's that new age breed right there. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, somebody, they want to tell you how they're not doing that good. Because, you know, they want that sympathy. They want to be able to cry on that shoulder. They want you to be like, oh, Roger, come here. Put your head on my big ass bosom. Go ahead. It's okay. It's okay. Cry it out. Cry it out. Did you need to come back? Oh, yeah, no. What's the message, Spirit? See, they watching you. You're not acting the way they was thinking that you need to be acting. You acting some totally different, fucked up type of way. Yeah. See, I'm telling you, you opened up your heart. You're supposed to keep your heart closed to anybody else trying to come in. You're not supposed to see if it reconnects. Okay, it says it. Oh. Okay, now it seems like it stopped spinning. Okay, we seem to we back. Hey, Tyreek. Oh, good, Jalen. Thank goodness. Good goodness. But you know, somebody, they didn't, you wasn't supposed to open up your heart when you left, when you're supposed to have kept your heart closed, tightly closed. We talking like 3 or 4 different locks plus a chastity belt with a zapper. They didn't want nothing to be opened up, nothing, because they wanted other people to be able to pose or to be a challenge for anybody else to get next to you. That's what they wanted. They wanted you to promise them your undying and undenying love and commitment, even though they don't know what the fuck it is that they wanted. They wanted you to sit there and always pine for and think about them. And they asked. This could have been a fucking water sign with some type of crazy. Okay, y'all. You know, we had a whole nother thing. The whole thing was like, you ain't got no internet. I was like, wait, what? How the fuck does that work? So then I had to shut it all the way down, bring it all the way back up. Then it was like, do you want to go back to the same page? Yes, I want to go back to the same damn page. I wasn't even finished talking yet. What you mean? Shit. Then it was like, you want to reconnect? Yes, I want to reconnect. So now we reconnected. I hear these little Cessna planes around me. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I'm going to have to find this damn airport. I'm going to have to go up to them and be like, listen, between this hours and this hours, y'all don't need to be flying over my house because you're fucking with my internet. Damn. Thank you for being so patient and staying on. I do appreciate it. Somebody didn't want me to get this message out. Well, that's too damn bad. I'm telling you, some water sign wanted this air sign to be patient. This air sign was like, shit, you kidding? I know you fucking kidding me. Especially because that air sign found out that water sign was a gold digger. That's why they wanted a divorce. They wanted everything for themselves. You know? Mm-hmm. But something about this guardian angel, there was a passed over loved one that was speaking to a fire sign. Yep. There was this passed over loved one that was speaking to a fire sign. And they was telling them, this fire sign, something about enough of their bullshit. And they better start listening to their intuition. Because it's time for them to move on. They know their health ain't at the best. They better start listening to their intuition. And if they want to be able to get through them pearly gates, they better go ahead and say something. They better go ahead and tell the truth about this love spell that they put on somebody. That's why somebody's having a hard time moving and manifesting shit. Mm-hmm. Yep. Somebody know it's time that I feel like spirit is talking to somebody. Somebody's ancestors is like, you better get your shit straight. You know? Yeah. Because, see, somebody having to think about everything. They're having to review everything, especially about how they was off and on, hot and cold. They didn't know what the fuck they wanted. This fire sign did not know what the fuck they wanted. Now they see they should have just moved on. They should have left everybody alone. This is why they having this health concern. They could have had something, caused something where they went on honeymoon with somebody. Now they having these challenges, like burning. That's a challenge. Every time you gotta go pee, that's a challenge. You know, and they having the problem with this commitment that they got with this gold digger because the gold digger wanted the damn divorce. That is an issue. That is a commitment problem. If the other person want a damn divorce, you right about that one. Somebody's finally paying attention. What else, Spirit? What else? People act like they don't know how to act. I'm telling you, somebody acting like they don't know how to act. They knew. They should have left well enough alone. They was like, they don't look like they got nothing. I mean, I don't know what that smell is, but they look clean. This is somebody who just wanted it all. You know? Somebody, spirit was telling somebody, you better move on. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to let you know. This one is not a keeper. Just want to give you that leishmaniasis. You can't get rid of that shit. You can't get rid of that shit. What's the master spirit? I'm telling you. And this health issue arose and it flipped it upside down. Somebody's not going to be able to get rid of some shit. Damn. And they know it's just a matter of time that they get ready to be experiencing a breakup. I'm telling you, they know it's just a matter of time. Everybody's going to leave them. Everybody is going to leave them. It's just a matter of time. Ain't nobody trying to go through this cycle with them no more. Everybody's like, what'd you say you had? Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to come out and play. No, fire sign, thank you for that invitation. I surely do appreciate that shit. But no, I'm not gonna be able to do all that. I don't want to eat nothing. I'm allergic to all them ingredients. Damn, me and my allergies is bad. Mm-hmm. See, somebody they aren't gonna find out the hard way. Yeah, you be in the town 304. In fact, you the only one whose phone number start with 304 in the entire town. Everybody know who you are. Everybody know who. Leave your ass alone. Leave that ass and the rest of them alone. Telling you, leave that ass and the rest of them alone. Everybody know. They'll put a love spell. They'll put a love spell on you. Me talking about something else. They'll be back. They'll be back. Yeah, honey. Listen to that. Listen to that little voice in the back of your head, especially when it's like, do not go with this one. They might look like they just took a shower, but there's some shit growing that you don't know nothing about. Bottom of the deck. Logic. Time to exercise some logic and some good judgment. Hey, fresh from and how are you? Right, exactly. Yes, somebody just needs to go within. They need to do themselves for a while. They need to just spend some time by themselves. They need to work on what it is that's going to be their craft, how they want to make their money. That's what they need to do, is put that passion and that time into them, figuring out what it is that they need to do, instead of trying to be out there looking for love. Somebody's looking for love. That's not what they're going to find. I'm telling you, you're not going to find it. You definitely not finding it right there. I'm telling you, somebody got something that they ain't telling nobody about. They're like, no, it's good. It's good. You ain't never seen nothing green like that before in that area. Nobody else has ever. What about the brownish? You ever seen that? That purplish swirl thing? No? It's all good. I dyed it like that. Yeah. What you say, nobody chasing hoes? We ain't worried about nobody chasing hoes. We worried about the hoes chasing everybody, okay? We ain't worrying about chasing the hoes. We worrying about the hoes chasing us. That's what we worrying about. That's what we talking about. Yeah, I'm telling you. See, somebody's watching you and the wheel of fortune turn in your favor. Because they see that you got this opportunity because, you went within, you did the work. You getting that, you went by the book. And this other person who was trying to cut you out, they're the ones who's having that problem, okay? They're the ones who's having the problem. I'm telling you, this person is the one who was trying to cut you out. That's the one that should have stuck by you. They were trying to cut you out. That's the one that's burning, But this person is sitting there watching you have everything that you could possibly want, and they're watching you on the internet. This is somebody who had a title in your life. This could have been a husband. This could have been a son. This could have been somebody that was very close to you at one point, at one time. This is somebody that you wanted to always be in balance with. This is somebody that you was there to protect, and this, that, and the other. But this person couldn't see who you was. They didn't see what you brought to the table. Now they having problems with their money. Their money is funny, and they're gonna send you a message and stuff like that. Now, especially since somebody realizing that, they were supposed to have been there to keep you happy and everything, but they want to keep you stuck. Now somebody afraid that, they're going to die alone. It's almost like they wanted you to die alone, but this is somebody who feels that you're not. Like they got all this victory and enjoyment out of trying to bring you loss, only for that loss to happen to them. Especially if they got something. Shit, ain't nobody trying to be around holding your hand, be like, I'm sorry. I don't care how many gloves I put on my hand. I'm still not going to be holding your hand because I don't know what that goopy, seepy shit is. Yeah. Somebody just did too much. They made an action they can't take back. Mm-hmm. And now they just have to have courage that their family would be there to support them through this, even though they made these choices. And people don't want to, I'm telling you, you can't make this up. Don't nobody want to be there to support you whenever you done made this wrong, old crazy ass choice. You done stuck the little wangy wang in something that was dripping and smelling like a dead fish or whatever. I don't know what the shit was. Like you're so busy trying to get something that you can't see that you need to take a break and not do something. Like take a step back, dude. Like you couldn't see that there was something wrong with that. You ain't never heard of doing it with the lights on? Come on. That way you can determine quickly if this is something you don't need to do. It's something you need to back up out and be like, wait a minute. I forgot to feed my dog. I'll be back. Hold that position if you want to. I don't know. I'll be back. When you coming back? I'll be back on the 30th of February. Don't call me. If you call me, I'm not going to call you. But if you don't call me, I'm going to call you. But I'll be back. I'll be right back. Yeah. That way you could remember that shit for the longest. That'd be a lesson. This is a lesson that somebody had to learn. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody want to be like, okay, well, I know body parts is dropping off and falling and shit, but you could help me. If you see a limb fall off, you could do me a favor and pick it up, put it in the limb box I got over there, just in case they come up with some type of scientific breakthrough and I can get them sewn back on. Yeah, somebody see the wheel of fortune is not turning in their favor because some stupid shit that they done did. And you can't make and they the only ones that's feeling the pain. They're the only ones that's feeling the pain. And they're like, dear God, please. I don't want, even though I was sitting here pursuing some shit, I should have been leaving the fuck alone, and pursuing somebody's mama or something like that, knowing that I'm causing conflict. Please. I don't want nothing else to fall off or implode because that shit kind of hurt. Yeah, they was doing this to somebody who was not doing nothing to them. This is somebody who was nurturing, who was very spiritual, who was on their path. They was just in their lane doing their thing. That was it. Somebody trying to fuck around. You cannot make this shit up. Somebody sitting there trying to fuck around with you when you wasn't fucking around with them. All because they hate the fact that you was a star. That's it. All because they want to send a message to you They wanted to send a message. When you sent a message, that you were stupid, that you got leishmaniasis, that your body parts are falling off, and oh yeah, here you go, your little wangy wang right here. Left it in put it in a little sandwich bag. That little dried up, shriveled up thing, that's what that is. And hurry up and get it because my dog want to chew it. What's the message? What is the message? See, somebody thought they was going to teach you a lesson. And what was the lesson? That I was going to win? Is that what the lesson was? I sure the fuck learned that, huh? Come on now. What was the lesson? That you sitting here watching me win? Is that what the lesson was? Ooh, you got me again. Hey, Miss Pretty Girl Swag, how are you? Someone's going to talk about they trying to teach you a lesson. I bet. Oh, girl, get on out of here with that shit. What's the message? What's the message? Thank you. Yeah. That lesson was, nobody sent for them, don't come for nobody. They should have had better discernment coming up after you. That's what that lesson was. That lesson was, they didn't know they was going to get eclipsed the fuck out. They didn't know that shit. They didn't know about that lesson either. They just thought they was going to run in where angels tread to go. Where angels even fear to tread. They was going to run up in that motherfucker. They didn't know that you was spiritual gangster down. You was with your ancestors down. They was waiting. They ain't been in a fight in a minute. They was waiting for somebody's dumb ass to come on cross this line. They was like, cross it. They crossed that damn spiritual line. Your ancestors was like, yeah. They was high-fiving each other. They was like, get that ass. And they whooped that motherfucker's ass. They didn't think it was going to happen like that. See, they didn't envision that shit. 10 swords coming at them like that. They was like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? Your ancestors was like, boom, 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 boom. All until when Spirit said, okay, that's enough. All right, okay, 5 more hits. Okay, 2 more. Okay, 5, you can do 5 more too. Okay, come on over here, because I know you didn't really get your licks in. Go ahead and get you 15 licks. Okay, that's enough. Let's be nice. We don't want to be arguing like that. Yep. All because somebody want to try and knock you off balance. They want to try and take something that's not theirs. Remove you from your throne. Shit. Yes, they definitely missed the download. Right. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Spirit said, what else you trying to pursue? What else you working towards? What else it is that you think that you need? Come on. Holler at me. Well, you got my attention. I'm telling you that this devil is so upset. All they can do is watch you. That's it. All they could do is watch you. They can't even get at you. Trust me, they got some shit planned for you, but they can't even get towards you. All they could do is watch you on the internet talking shit to them about them. To them and about them. They know they you know all about this little curse that they had, that they came up with. You know all about that little secret ass plan, how they was going to do you in, how they was going to do you in. You know, following some crazy ass old loony ass men who trying to lead somebody straight into conflict. You know about that too. Yep. Sure the fuck do. All because you a star. All because you a star. All because you know who you are. Somebody thought that you was a fool. They thought you was a fool. But sometimes you got to fool the fool who think they're fooling you. So sometimes you just got to play the fool to fool the fool who think they're fooling you. This motherfucker can't do shit except watch you do great, be great. Hey, Helga, how are you? Yay, thank you. Thank you so very much, Helga, and welcome to the Sweet Spot Soul Tribe. Girl, yes. Half the time I'm serious. We don't even know what that half is, but a lot of the times I'm serious. I'm just trying to make it sound, I'm just delivering the message. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody, they want to send you a message now about you and their relationship. Now they want to work with you because they see they can't kick your ass. They see they can't even mess with you. They're afraid of you for real. They want to work with you. Now they want to act like, oh, we are family. The 10 of Cups. They want to act like that shit. But I'm telling you, that's not what it is. They're really trying to get at you. They really still have this demonic curse they got to do before their time is up, because they know that their time is coming to an end. They're almost at the end of this cycle, and it's decision time. It's either now or never. It's either now or never. They can't even wait around to do nothing. They know the truth is they got to come on. They got to do this shit now. They got to do this magic now. But they are imagining, or they are envisioning you protecting yourself. They know they can't come against you because, trust me, they've been doing this shit for a long time. They've been trying to take your ass out for a long time. They don't know what the hell to do. It's like they've been trying to do everything they can to get you to lose, to get you to feel some type of pain, to get you to admit some type of defeat. They want to know that whatever they did worked, but everything that they're working on is not working. They even went to somebody. They even went to a professional, baby. They even went to a professional to try and do some type of hoodoo, voodoo, judo on you. They went to a motherfucking professional. This is somebody who do this shit for a living. They went to that to try and put some type of shit on you. Huh? Don't you know these is shit repellent clothes that we wear? That's why our shit don't stink, because it's shit repellent. Someone seeing that this little thing that they did, it's not even working on you, because it's like you are an earth angel. They can catch a clue. All it did was get them stuck in their own shit. Now they scared. Because ain't nothing they can do to get out of this. And they was trying to do it too strong. They was trying to be too strong. Somebody know they are at the end. They're at the end of their life. They know it's over. See that skeleton right there? That used to be the fat lady singing. She didn't finish the whole song. She's done. That's confirmation right there. It's confirmation. Yes, honey. They wondering, See, they was watching shit go right by you, and they was noticing the shit go good for you, but then they started noticing the shit go bad for them. And they said, wait a minute, they can't stop the hemorrhaging from their shit hemorrhaging, and they trying to plug it up, and that's why they doing all this shit. I'm telling you, somebody they going within, they trying to figure some shit out. They trying to look, they trying to figure some shit out. They in the books. They all in the books. They like, I know, flipping through the pages and everything, trying to figure this out because they don't understand what's going on. I'm telling you, every time your money come up, their money go down. They said they blaming each other. Somebody did something. You did this wrong. You did this wrong. They blaming each other because they said whatever they was working on, this shit ain't working at all. This shit ain't doing shit. I'm telling you, they think that. Then they're wondering if the warlock that they went to, they're wondering if that person just took them for their money, if that motherfucker even knew what the fuck that they was doing. Because they said they don't even think that person knew what the fuck they was doing. They found them on the internet. They feel like that person was just talking a good game. Yeah, somebody's trying to figure out, wait, whose decision was it to go to this person? This person was like, well, I thought that I knew, I thought I vetted them. I felt like they was going to be good. No, because see, there was some shit that somebody didn't see after they left. After they left, that the warlock who they paid, this is what they didn't see. That what they didn't see was the spell that they did was to bring conflict on them. Because see what it was to bring conflict on the deserving party. That's the spell that was done. They didn't realize that while it was there until after they left. After they left and they started seeing shit happen, that's when they asked, and the person said, no, that spell that I did to protect myself was to ask that anybody who was in the wrong get it, but whoever was in the right received the goodness. That's why this person's shit started going to fucked up land. This is why they was trying to bring conflict to the star. She was trying to bring conflict to the star. That's why she looked like a fool when the devil came up after her. Ain't that some shit? Hey, Tracy, how are you? How are you? Another Tracy in the house. Woo, woo. Another Tracy in the house. Woo, woo. They know that you're about to find a new love. They know that you're going to be celebrating soon. It's like you win this prize. You win some type of prize, and you're going to be celebrating soon. And now somebody's understanding that they said they invested in the wrong motherfuckers. They invested in the wrong ones. Damn. Oh, I got about 3 minutes before I need to jump off here and go to the dentist. Yeah, see, somebody, they should have known. They should have known. They should have known, but they act like they didn't. That all that, this witch should have known that everything that they put out was going to come back on them. They should have known that you was too powerful for them. Because you knew what they was trying to do. You knew they was trying to 10 sword you in your back. Somebody didn't think, this witch didn't think that you knew. They thought that they had so much passion that they could overpower you, but you were wiser. Whoever's outsmarted them. Yes. Judgment was called in your favor, baby. You getting everything that you want. And these other people, now they're having to get to explore what it is to be cautious. These people are paranoid. Confirmation. They pissed off. Their money is funny. And you know what? This is justice that they are facing, this hardship that they wanted you to face. That's exactly what they asked it. That's why somebody, like I said, Wheel of Fortune is turning out of their favor because of this action that they did. Telling you somebody else got some type of health issue. Don't nobody want to touch that motherfucker. They're like, no, don't touch us. We just gonna slide your food in the door. Hold on. There. We push the tray in the door. No. We're not gonna touch the door to close it. You close it from the inside. You know the agreement. We're not gonna touch nothing that's attached to you or this house. We will get you the food. We will push the bags as far in as we can, but the rest is on you. I got you that big old supply of those Clorox Lysol wipes. Use them. All right, y'all. Let me go on to get my to my doctor's appointment, my dentist appointment. I love y'all. I will see you later on this afternoon. And thank you so much for being so patient while the whole internet went out. I had to shut everything in and bring her back up and everything. And now Sasha's here. She wants my attention. All right, y'all. See you soon. Thank you so much. Bye now.